It's about what does it mean if your friend gives you boxer shorts?
I don't know. Ask Clem. And Pat. And Steve. Was it a joke?
No.
A bad one.
It's a slightly weird one, I would suggest.
Once we were like showering together and we saw like he has really bad underwear.
Yeah, yes,
like,
you see
I've never bought another man boxer shorts.
The guy need a new pair of boxers.
Alright. See, in that situation, I would just say to the guy, get some new boxer shorts. I wouldn't necessarily buy them for him.
Yeah, but
Just give him the money.
We are not so direct.
Yeah, here's the money for boxer shorts. Look, I'll pay for you to get boxer shorts. There's a Calvin Klein shop up the road. Get in there. I don't want to see you in your normal boxer shorts again.
Because you know, you don't want to see him like totally ripped.
Yeah, I have a great boxer shorts today because I have a job. Yeah, showing my ass to people. So
Okay.
I really like.
Let me tape you showing your ass to the one of the acclaimed English comedians. How do you feel about his ass?
You know, it's the first Slovenian ass I've seen, and it's up to the standard I was expecting.
Yeah. The first
Because
Slovenian
people-
male ass.
No, either arse, to be honest with you. And no women have shown me their undershorts.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Ian. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Hi, have you seen his boxer shorts? He's got boxer shorts with guns all over them.
Yeah, nice.
No, but he's crazy. He has all different kind of boxers.
Does he?
And he always show it.
No,
He's crazy about it.
Clement,
He's
the
crazy.
other Clement
Yeah.
shows him even more.
Which
Mauchler.
Clement Mauchler. Yeah. both.
Unintentionally. I'm
just-
planning to do
He
it.
always
But
wants
he's like,
to show the
I've never done nudity on stage ever. I would for a serious play, but not for a comedy.
Well,
I would.
he thinks his ass is funny.
So next year you're starring in Equine.
Equus, isn't it?
Oh, Equus.
Yes. Jesus, that takes me back.
Ja, to se vam hotel reči, fanti, bom posnel dokumentarec. Eno leto bom počel to, kar počnem zdaj.
o, težak, gadan, težak.
Yeah.
He's gonna make a documentary movie about stand-up, and he's
Stand up in
already started.
Slovenia.
Well, I'm doing a movie about myself, about a year in my life, and
Yes.
since I'm a comedian, it's gonna be probably the main thing. But how do you feel about? What do you think about? Is it a good idea? It's not going to be commercial because you see the camera I'm using, and
Yeah. Is it a good idea to make a
to
About yourself.
about a year of
not
your own life?
yeah.
Well, yeah, but you know what? You're in very early into sort of a new thing in Slovenia, so I don't think it's a bad idea. If you're an accountant, I would say that might be a bit dull. But you know what I mean? But you're a stand-up comedian and
Yeah.
filmmaker, and I think that's an interesting thing.
Yeah, Jeff Boyce, when he was here, he said, "You're making history. Take pictures." And
You're gonna need
Yeah,
them
that is a
when
fairly
you start.
typical, overblown Jeff Boyce comment.
yeah,
Because all you're doing is just talking shit and making people laugh.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
but he has a point to a certain extent. That you know what, it's a new thing,
Well-
so record it for posterity.
Andrea,
Yeah, it is a little bit overblown. I mean, he's saying that because
You're making history.
no, no,
record it.
not. You wanted the exact line.
Go on.
He said we didn't do it 20 years ago in I don't know London or where
Yeah.
or Glasgow or yeah. He said we didn't do it.
Yeah.
You do it, and I was like, yeah, because there are like 1,000 cameras around every time you go on stage right now, and 25 years ago, of course, you didn't do it because there was like
No.
2 cameras in the audience,
Yeah,
maybe.
and they had to be reloaded every 10 seconds with new film. And
Yeah,
now
yeah.
you
So
can
it,
sit
it's not advice you wanna hold on to.
I think that he's got a point though. I think it's a new thing here, and why not? It's a good idea, you know, because you're in at the beginning.
Okay, so let's cut it and then let's tape it when you don't say you're not making history. You say you really are making history.
Is that what you want me to say?
It's
Well, yeah.
you really
not
are making
making
history.
You're
We're
not
talking
making
about
history.
dead babies in the woods.
I'm sorry to disabuse you of the notion that you're making history, but stand-up comedy has been going for a long time. You're just the latest to jump on the band.
Well,
You know that, man.
You haven't been funny up to 2010, and finally you've gotten on.
Well,
You're
I didn't
years
say.
behind.
I didn't say we're making
Germany has
stand-up
had
comedy.
stand-up comedy before you. How unbelievable is that?
I didn't say we're making stand-up comedy history. We're just making history.
Well, we're all making history.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true.
You got it now.
You're just going to cut that line, aren't you? You're all
Yeah.
making history.
I'm gonna
Yes.
make it look like I'm the smart one.
We're going to use it as a promo for Stephen Fry's book about
Yeah.
Nazis. Because it is making history. It's his book about
Whose book?
Stephen Fry's.
He's making a book
Making
written-
history.